This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine, Moody. He owns the Moody's Motel. You can't miss it. Big sign says Moody's Motel, home of Moody's Miracle Blunder Bed. Last Saturday night, Len, a big friendly moose of a guy, wheeled into the motel parking lot. He was dead tired and wanted nothing more than a good night's sleep. Len rang the office buzzer and woke up Moody. "Are you nuts?" boomed Moody. "It's 2 a.m. Len pasted on a smile and introduced himself as the last of a dying breed of salesmen traveling across this great country. It's $50 for a room. Len couldn't help asking about Moody's Miracle Blunder Beds. Were they included in the room charge? Moody nodded, and cracking a smug smile, he answered, "Everything at Moody's is included. I guarantee it'll be a sleep you'll never forget." With that, Len strutted out the door with a room key. Len set his appointment book exactly how he liked it on the nightstand, so he could check it first thing in the morning. Then he searched for the bed's massage control, but couldn't find it anywhere. This had better be a Miracle Blunder Bed, Len thought, and it better be working. He picked up the phone and tried to get Moody, but there was no answer. Frustrated, he flopped down on the mattress. Just then, he heard a faint, weird, almost mechanical rubbing sound. Len thought it was the distant roar of the highway, or maybe ringing in his ears from listening to too much of that new country radio. Then he felt something at his fingertips. He ripped back the bed covers and saw that the mattress was moving. Must be touch activated. Len grinned as he slipped into the inviting Miracle Blunder Bed. It felt like 1,000 busy fingers were massaging his body. All his aches and pains from knocking on doors just slipped away. Its soothing fingers just dragged him into a deep, dreamy sleep. Until 10 the next morning when he woke up. Len sprang out of the bed, feeling like he could sell anything. I could surely sell Moody's Miracle Blunder Beds. Hundreds of them, thousands. He burst out of the room and sprinted to the motel office, babbling something about the deal of a lifetime. Len begged Moody to tell him who manufactured his beds. Yeah, I could sell them to every motel in the country, in the whole world. Moody shrugged. I make them myself for my motel, and I'm not interested in selling them to anybody else. But Len kept pressing and pressing until the motel owner slammed the door in Len's face. Len was crushed, and he drove away. But before too long, he realized he'd forgotten his treasured appointment book back at the motel. Len knew one thing. He could try to live without Moody's Miracle Blunder Beds, but he couldn't live without his appointment book. So he hung a U-turn and headed back. Len found his book on the floor between the bed and the nightstand. As he reached for it, he noticed the mattress move. It kind of freaked him out because he hadn't touched the bed to activate its massage fingers. He picked up his appointment book, then noticed a small hole in the side of the bulging mattress. Of course, thought Len, the Miracle Blunder Bed secret massage mechanism. If I can just get a look at that mechanism, who needs Moody? Len put his eye up to the hole, but it was too small to see what was moving inside, so he poked his finger in to make it bigger. Just then, the mattress ripped open, spilling thousands of cockroaches all over him. Cockroaches! No magic, anything, just roaches. Len ran from the room covered with bugs. This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine, Len, who's still selling encyclopedias, but now he travels in an RV. And yes, he makes his own bed.